ako na ganun. But I think dahil meron akong miyembro ng pamilya na belong sa community, mas naiintindihan ko. Tapos mas naging familiar ako. Pero kahit na ganun, ang dami ko pa palang hindi pa alam. Since ginawa namin yung TRMD, kasi adult na ako nung ginawa ko yung TRMD. Iba yung perception ko nung bata ako sa perception ko now. Pero mas minahal ko sila. Ayun, sabi ko.
So mas na-understand mo siya later on?
Yes. Mas naging malalim yung respect and yung understanding and yung love ko for them.
Syria.
Nag-distract ako, nagdala sila ng kumot. Ito yung pinili kong outfit, okay? Deal with it. Okay. Ako naman, I've always felt like... So I've always felt na... It's just been pretty normal for me ever since I was growing up. Some of my mom's closest friends are part of the community. And I joined showbiz pretty young also. So everyone naman I work with I've been exposed to, all my makeup artists are gay ever since. So, ayun, it's just been a norm for me. At saka, para sa akin, my understanding of masculine and feminine is both of those things live in every person. Like, I would say that I'm a girl with a masculine energy. And so, because I'm straight, I would probably look for a guy that has a bit of a feminine energy or capacity. So ganun, parang it's just, a balance that everything lives in all of us. And yeah, that's just how I understand the world.
Parang natural na siya na process.
Yeah, it doesn't, it doesn't sound any different to me than any other relationship where both masculine and feminine would exist.
Thank you for sharing this. Okay, kay Direk Sigrid, granting po Direk na maging PG-13 siya. Granting lang naman, i-assume natin. What's the best way to explain to a 13-year-old boy or girl the concept of same-sex relationships or falling in love for someone of the same gender?
Sa isang 13-year-old?
To a 13-year-old, yes.
Ako, I think for a 13-year-old, they know what love is. Loving your friends, your parents, and then having crush. Ang nagmamatter lang naman yung sexuality eh. Hindi dapat siya maging rule sa society na lalaki ay para sa babae lang. And these 13-year-olds should understand that love is genderless. As simple as that. Ang bulaklak ay pwedeng sa bulaklak din. Headline na naman.
Basta yun.
Years old eh. I don't know. Ako nagpipiko pa ako doon. So, iba na yung 13 siguro ngayon. But, simple lang.
Bakit nga naman hindi?
Diba, bakit naman hindi? Ang talong pareho. Ang bulaklak ay para sa bulaklak, okay lang. So, it doesn't matter actually. Sexuality doesn't matter when it comes to love. Love is universal, love is genderless.
Thanks, Direk. Sige, for my last question, I'll take this opportunity kasi advocacy night siya. So, just last month, parang nag-release si Philippine Statistics Office na may 30% drop in marriages in the Philippines from 2004 versus 2024. Siyempre, yung reason na na-cite na is economic reasons. Mahal ako nabili, but nakakatakot magpakasal. But one of the reasons that they identified is the liberalization of the social context of how relationships are formed. And therefore, na-conclude din yung iba that, same-sex relationships contribute actually to the decay of how conventional Filipino families are formed. Your thoughts?
Kasama ba ako dun?
Yes, Direk.
Ay, nag-drop siya kasi hindi nyo hindi nyo ina-approve yung same-sex marriage eh. Kung in-approve nyo, di tataas yun.
Counted as marriage.
Counted as marriage
Yes.
yun eh. Nagda-drop pa kayo eh. Hindi nyo naman ina-approve yung same-sex marriage eh. Di, mas mataas yun dapat ngayon, di ba? But, una sa lahat, hindi lang kasi, hindi yun sa gastos eh. Ang gastos din maghiwalay. Biruin mo, Vatican at Philippines lang ang walang divorce na. It doesn't mean gusto mong na may bill na ganito, gusto mo agad makipaghiwalay. Sino ba naman tao, gusto kitang pakasalan pero maghihiwalay na tayo? Of course not. It's just, it makes life easier for everyone na hindi ka nakatali sa taong hindi mo mahal. So, wag na nating lakihan pa ang gastos doon. So, kaya yung mga tao ngayon, very practical na, lalo na sa bansa natin, na hindi naman tayo mayamang bansa. Magpapakasal ako, kung paano maghiwalay kami, 'di ba? Lalo pang lalaki yung gastos. Ang laki na nga ng gastos ng pagpapakasal, ang laki pa ng gastos ng paghihiwalay. So, yun lang naman yun eh. Economics siya eh. So, dapat pagtuunan rin natin ng pansin yung maging madali ang umibig. Alam mo yun? Ang hirap-hirap na nga umibig, di ba? Minsan lulukohin kami, sugal kasi ang pag-ibig. So sana, suportahan din natin sa legal din na paraan kung paano tayo umibig, kung paano tayo masuportahan kapag nag-end na ang pag-ibig. I think. Ang loko.
Parang wala na.
Para
Susunod dun sa statement na yun.
Yeah. Meron si Rian.
No, I blame men. That's why.
Ganun kasi. Ngayon pala yun.
Actually, nasa kanila yun.
I don't think anyone can answer that better than Direk Sigrid in this very moment. I think also it can't just purely be attributed to that. Of course, ayun na nga, wala tayong same-sex marriage dito eh. So that is a factor. But also, I think a lot of women are also just, they can only need a man now in terms of the actual relationship part because they're making money. I mean, we're allowed to work, we're goal driven already. So, ayun na nga, parang it's not like before where you would depend on him in an economic kind of way. I think that's also a factor. So, ayun, that's why siguro nag-drop. Yeah.
Yeah. Hindi kasi married woman na ako eh. Pero I think tama naman yung pagiging practical ng mga tao ngayon. 'Di ba? Kung sa tingin nila ay ang kasal ay malaking gastos, then 'di ba? So be it. Kung yun yung choice nila, parang ngayon hindi na kasi nakakulong tayo sa sa expectations ng nakararami, which is I think good. I don't feel sad na nag-drop yung marriage sa Pilipinas kasi kung ang dalawang taong nagmamahalan ay hanggang buhay magkasama, hindi na nagmamatter yung marriage, I think. Parang kasi sa akin, kahit na kinasal naman na kayo, marami pa rin kayong pagdadaan ng challenges eh. Diba? Kaya ngayon eh, katulad ng sinabi ni Direk Sigrid na may mga tao na kahit nakasal na, maghihiwalay pa din eh. At malaking gastos siya. So parang I think okay yun na maging practical sila ngayon. At kung kailan sila ready, silang dalawa mag-agree na okay, sige magpakasal tayo. But hindi siya, kumaga, makaka-apekto siguro sa ekonomiya natin kung bumaba man.
Thank you. Direk, one last question for me. Sa tingin mo ba ang Pilipinas ay behind or ahead sa usapang same-sex marriage? Or same-sex relationships, not necessarily marriage?
Behind. Definitely, we're so behind. Pero nakaka-proud din dahil nandito na tayo sa panahon na doon talaga eh. Kasi, share ko lang na 2005, ang unang kong pelikula, short film, Babae ang title. So it's also about lesbian, violence against women. And then my first feature was in 2013, pero 2006 ko siya sinulat. It was very difficult for me to look for a producer at that time para man lang makapag-produce ng isang lesbian film, ganon. So, ang tagal na nun. Pero, hindi tayo behind when it comes to, in the community.
Tolerance, acceptance.
Yes, acceptance, tolerance, but we are behind in the mainstream. Hindi natin hindi tayo out. Kumbaga kulang ang pag-out natin. Yun yung gusto ko.
Conservative country.
Yes, because conservative country pa rin tayo dahil ang iniisip natin, because we are, majority is, Catholic, ang babae ay para sa lalaki, as simple as that. Yun lahat yung iniisip. Medyo matagal na proseso talaga yung pinagdadaanan natin, lalo na sa LGBTQ community. Pero ang maganda naman kasi, marami naman gumagawa, marami nag-iingay, pero mahina lang yon para sa atin. Kaya very important na makapasok ito, gaya nito, na may GL film, na it's a very light film, a comedy, a rom-com, na meron isang producer na willing to produce this kind of film. Kasi yun yung important, makapunta sa mainstream yung pinaglalaban natin. It has always been there. It has always been there. But we are so behind in the mainstream. Because in other countries, meron na silang GL, matagal na GL, BL, lahat ng L. Lahat ng L. L word. Especially the L word noon pa. Diyos ko. So, yeah. But, okay lang, as long as, one step at a time, ang tagal nung step, sobrang fetus steps nga lang siya. Pero, ang maganda doon, merong nangyayari. So, this is the chance, kaya sana, sana pumatok, sana may manood, kasi, it's a big step to, na merong mainstream na mag-GL film. Yes.
Thank you guys and congratulations. Ang next magtatanong
Yes.
si Kit.
Hi, good evening. One quick question for everyone na lang. Since this is an advocacy night,